Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Just Be with Mahesh. Today we'd like to see some bugs and or wrong information, whatever you want to name it as, in very important case studies which we get in a Google Cloud Architect exam, Dress4Win and Theramarth. So let's get started. All right, we are in our Dress4Win case study. So if you just go through the case study, I have found out a couple of bugs in both case study in Dress4Win and Theramat. So just wanted to share that stuffs with you. So if we see the existing architecture, the first part which mentions is MySQL, and they very clearly mention one server for user data, inventory, statistic data. So if you look at entire details, it's MySQL 5.7. This is the most important part. 2x 5 terabytes of HDD and RAID 1. So just a disclaimer, I'm not coming from a storage background, but I have done some analysis or research, whatever you want to talk, in the internet and just got some information. So I'm using this website called as prepressure.com because they have provided an image which is very, very easy to understand. RAID 1 for folks who are not from a storage background, it's basically mirroring a persistent disk which is mirrored. So you see block 1, block 2. So it's mirrored basically. So meaning if it's 2x into 5 terabytes, it's basically you get only 5 terabytes. So what this entire thing means is 5 terabytes of HDD disk, and it's for a database. That's it, as simple as that. Now just keep this in mind, and it is one server, very clearly mentioned. Now if I scroll down to the bottom where some storage appliances are written, here again they talk about MySQL. Fiber SAN storage for MySQL databases. So the English is going to be an important thing here. So they are saying plural here. So databases is the key part here. And there in the beginning, it's one server. So definitely my understanding is, even when I did my case study stuff, I was mentioning for that, go with persistent disk, cluster of persistent disk. Now I feel the one which I mentioned is wrong. Um, I feel this MySQL which they are using, because it's in the database section, this MySQL and the MySQL databases which they are mentioning, which is going to be roughly around for 1 petabyte. These two databases are for different purpose, is what I feel. So, and if I just search this again, just using a normal search capability, if I search this in Google, I get some good results. And since MySQL is acquired by Oracle, so if I rely on official documentation from Oracle, this is the one deploying MySQL over. So if I see here, it's an official documentation. If I go, I get some information about, and it's Oracle, so it's an official documentation. It's is what I would believe so. Looking into this article, there is one information. This diagram was good. If I go inside this diagram, so it gives me an information like this. So if I just open, sorry, if I just open this, okay, downloads it. So let me just zoom this. So multiple databases. So if you see multiple database connected to a storage appliance, and this is the same thing they're also talking about. So maybe an architecture like this is what they are expecting. So mostly this could be a possible warehouse requirement is what I suspect. So instead of this, maybe BigQuery could be a choice. Again, just speculating it based on the words which they mentioned. So it comes under very well an appliance. This is also under appliance. There is a plural here, databases, and look at this architecture. There are lots of databases. So looks like possibly a warehouse. So these are two informations from Dress4Win, which I thought, which is slightly contradicting. So basically, this database is different. The use case of this is different, and the use case of this MySQL database is different. So that's the first information which I wanted to share. Now going to the second information, which is Terramuth. So what's wrong here is, um, in the beginning itself, it is mentioned there are 20 million vehicles, and they also mention around 200k vehicles. If I do the math correctly, it's going to be 1% of the vehicle which is connected with cellular connectivity, and the per day one vehicle. So Terramuth collects from these connected devices. So per day. So if I Terramuth collects total of per day from these devices. 1% of the vehicle itself is going to generate 9 terabytes of the data. Uh, Almost 200k vehicles can generate. So 220 million should be totally generating if everything gets connected to cellular connectivity or 3G, 4G, 5G connection. In a month, we are going to get roughly around 900 terabytes. Basically, that is the key stuff here. Now scroll down to the bottom where there's again stuff on warehouse. Data warehouse, they are currently using Postgres. Now what's wrong with this stuff is, look at this volume, folks. This is RAID 0. Again, I'm getting the help from this prepressure.com website. So this is basically stripping. So leveraging both the stuff, it's not mirroring. So I'm going to use both storage, meaning it is 4 into 6. 24 terabytes is the maximum for a warehouse. We cannot even believe that. It's only 24 terabytes. And um, if we have gone through the case study completely, we'll come to know basically 9 terabytes is generated from 200k vehicles in one day itself. So totally you have 24. So if you do the math, even for 3 days, I'll not be having enough space in my warehouse. So this is a wrong in the infra which they have provided. So this is, like I would say, wrong information, or whatever you want to call it. It's a bug. So it does not make any sense here. So maybe they should have, they should have changed this part, is what I feel. And anyway, in our case study, the cheat sheet, when I also proposed it, I was at least a bit very clear there. It was just mentioned as BigQuery. So we had totally replaced Postgres with BigQuery. So we don't have any issue, but I thought the message is not conveyed properly. That was my understanding on Terramuth. So this is one wrong information or a bug in the case study itself, which I thought of sharing it with you people. So that's the stuff which I wanted to share today. Hope the video is helpful. Thank you for watching, folks.